Welcome. We want to thank our listener supporters who keep this ad-free. Now, here's Jess.
Ron is asking, how do we apply an agile approach to delegation, complacency, and burnout? Ron, you hit a hot button. I am going to tell you and tell you and tell you and tell you. Complacency. Everybody tells us that we should do A, B, and C, and it shows up in this way. And when we follow this path, we're going to get this result. I agree with that most of the time. The thing is, there are some times when we have to go against the grain. Agile allows us to look at something, to be able to shift quickly and figure out, is this the right place to go against the grain, to push back a little, to recognize and say, I'm not sure here. I'm not sure for the way that we do our work together. I'm not sure for the way that we communicate, and I'm not sure we even need what's going on. Complacency is continuing to do things without taking a look. When we think about this, when we think about what we're doing with our business plans, both for the 1 year, the 3 year, the 5 year, however far you go out, whatever metrics and cadence you use, I'm thinking about a business plan, and I'm thinking about the fact that if we just go through the motions without checking in against our mission, without checking in against our values, without checking in against what is changing outside of our organization, we're headed for complacency, and we must break out of that. With the ability to always be able to shift quickly, we have the ability to use this concept every single time. Now, I'm not saying every single time we sit down to answer email, do we check it out and think about it? No, and I think you get that. I am much higher level here in the thinking and what I am talking about. When you can make space in your calendar to work on your business, remember that stat, less than 1 hour a month is spent on the business talking about strategy and alignment to it. It's easy to get complacent if we don't have a way to step back and take a look at this amazing thing that we have created and that we are a part of. And if we don't take that time, we will become complacent. More critical is that we'll probably become mediocre. We'll just be like everybody else. We'll be doing it to do it. And then we start to think about this last thing that you talk about burnout, Ron. Right? I mean, if we're just doing things to do things and we filled up our schedule and we're running in the red. I have a client right now that keeps telling me, Jess, we're just all running in the red. It's so hard. And I get it. And if it's not addressed, and the first time something like that, we're over capacity, we're stretched too thin, we've been going for too long without a break. All of those are the things that you need to be listening for coming out of your mouth, out of your people's mouths, because that's an indication that you're on a path to burnout. Agile may help us do more work in the same amount of time. It may help us actually figure out, how do we automate even more? If we don't pause and we don't step back and we don't think about what got us to that place of overdrive, then we're a ticking time bomb. Or somebody on our team is a ticking time bomb. And we are unable to respond and shift quickly. If we are going so fast, we can't even figure out what we're supposed to shift quickly to. So Ron, I will leave you with that. All right, that's it for this time. Thanks for listening in. Until next time.